Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen Phoenix. Welcome to Netflix and No Chill, the show about Netflix with people with no chill. This week it's just me. Jestina is away. We just got done like a really big uh, photo shoot, so everybody's kind of recovering. But we still wanted to get one out, even though this one's going to be a little bit late. So we are covering two different shows now. We have Stranger Things episode 4, Will the Wise. Things are just going bad from bad to worse for Will. Last week he stood up to the bully, and that just now apparently he's possessed, and it's just terrible. I feel bad for this kid. Um, Things are going bad. We touch on pretty much every storyline going on. Nancy and Jonathan are going to make things right for Barb, and those things go very horribly wrong because they find out that the government has been watching the whole time, and basically bad things will happen to you if you keep going down this road. So stop. And they don't. They're going to keep on going. Basically, justice for Barb. Basically, justice for anybody with a B name in this show. Some people seem to die. Barb, Benny. So yeah, and then we have Will, who is possessed by the shadow monster, and wow, he's an amazing actor. I really, actually kind of sad that he wasn't in more of Stranger Things 1 because he just is great at being this broken kid. But you can see that that it's not just mental now, that there are physically things happening to him, and basically the only way to talk to him is inaudibly, because if you're dealing with anything audibly, the shadow monster may hear it, kind of thing. So basically they're trying to communicate with him inaudibly, and he starts writing things. And Joyce, being Captain Puzzle, starts realizing that all of these pictures that she's drawing are interconnected, and we find out it looks like a root system. And Hopper goes out to test this theory, and you find out that, lo and behold, there are tunnels going under everything in Hawkins, including the pumpkin patches. So now we know what is killing off all the pumpkins. It's actually the upside down underneath Hawkins. Terrible things. We're still getting more of the interactions between the crew and Max. Mike still does not want Max as part of this, and now we know Eleven's mom is still alive. That went horribly wrong, and she found some paperwork and did her sensory overload situation, and basically telepathically linked out to her mom. So I'm really interested in seeing how that goes. But all in all, it was a pretty decent episode. It's really kind of setting up all the arcs. Everybody was involved in this. There wasn't really any single person that wasn't really in on it. So a lot was going on in that. But it was a great episode, and I can't wait for episode number 5. But Punisher, I am really looking forward to how this, based on the first episode. It was just really well done. It was excellently paced. Basically, we are going to be doing the Welcome Back Frank storyline. We're not really sure how well that's going to go towards the series, but basically the Punisher has dealt with everyone that has that had any kind of hand involved in his family's death. They're all dead. We watched them brutally die in the first 5 minutes of this, and then it slows down a lot, and we are learning what happens after he has punished everybody, and he's still a broken man. He's still haunted. I love the how the effects of PTSD are really hammered home in this, and how they affect our soldiers and things like that. People just can't shut off what happened, and it's basically affecting him. We pick up 6 months later, and he is on a construction job and basically just hammering down walls to keep doing anything repetitive just to keep his mind off the flashbacks of his family dying. It just doesn't work. And lo and behold, a situation happens with a person who tries to become friends with him. He goes down a bad path, and the Punisher has to come back. And man, it is brutal. This is going to be a very brutal show, and this would never have worked on network TV. So this is definitely not an ABC show. It might have worked for the AMC because they've gotten pretty violent too. But this was, wow, it was rough how he took out everybody, and it's no holds barred. So this is not going to be your typical hero story. It never was, because that's not the Punisher. The Punisher is an anti-hero. He's not somebody who you are really supposed to cheer for, because what he's doing, he knows is wrong, and he understands that that what he's doing is wrong, but he feels that he needs to get it done because that's how the world needs a Punisher, and he's going to be that person. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. We don't have any overarching big bad yet, but it was a great first episode. Really love how this is going, and for at least the next 4 weeks, we're going to be doing double duty with Stranger Things and Punisher. That'll take us into January, and nothing is set so far. We'll probably take a break for Christmas, but there's another Will Smith movie that's going to be coming out for Netflix. We'll probably do something like that we did for The Babysitter, and for that terrible thing that we call that had to deal with notes and death that I'm just not going to talk about. But that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like this show, like this channel, share it with your friends. Our numbers are slowly going up on this show, and next week Jestina will be back, and we will see what happens with Will the Wise and Hopper, who is now down in the upside down, and what happens with Frank now that he's killed a bunch of people at his job. So we'll see you guys later.